takes a while. In the end, is it worth violence? Feel so.
Good evening, racing fans, and welcome to FSB Racing Live with the Pin Street Stock Series at the Brickyard, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hey, good evening, everyone. Hope you enjoy that music by Alborn. That's Alex Razor and the guys. They've been rocking FSB for 7 years now. An original Midwestern y'alternative metal. I love that, y'alternative. And they are an awesome group. Check them out. Well, we're at Indianapolis tonight with the Pin League, and we got about, I don't know what, 100, 200 cars here tonight. We got a lot of cars. I think it's going to start out with about 30, well, let's count them out, 24? Yep, 31 cars tonight, which is going to make Steve Rex awful happy. Now let's get onto the track here and see what's going on. Right now, Steve will probably be having a driver's meeting as these guys are tooling around the racetrack. This is going to be interesting with all these cars. It's something to behold of these street stocks going around this track as they do. They actually do have a draft. Um, as we know, limited horsepower, but you can still get them around these corners pretty darn nice. And when Steve first talked about this, I said, "Oh, come on, are you kidding? This is going to be a boring race." I don't think so at all, not with 31 cars. I want to thank our sponsor tonight, Jester Racing. That's Brent Meckies, and also Sukup Concrete, Signature Concrete. I'm sorry, Sukup Signature Concrete, because he's the pinned pick 3 sponsor, along with J-Dog. That's Jason Seams tonight. J-Dog Carpentry. They're going to be contributing also to the pick 3.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, everybody. We're live tonight. We'll welcome Steve Rex. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Steve Rex. How you doing, sir?
Good, good. Busy. Just trying to get people in and set up. Sorry I'm a little late. I'd love to come say hi beforehand, but we're hoping for 33 cars to get a full field here at Indianapolis, but we got 31. That's pretty good.
I just counted them out. We got 31 cars. I'm about to go through that starting order because it's going to take me some time to get through. I think that's real good, Steve. It's great to see 31 cars here. I was just telling everybody, I don't know how you guys are going to do this with 31 cars, and I hope that it's not a caution fest, but I think you guys are going to do just fine. I'll watch y'all in practice. Everybody has great car control out there, so I'm looking for a good show from y'all.
Yep, we were practicing, and I'll give my speech before the race while we're on the track to let's keep it cordial, respectful, and don't want to see nobody's race ended up early. It's a lot of cars. It's a big track. It's got tight corners, so when accident happens, it takes out half the cars behind you. So I already preached that, and I'll continue to do it. But appreciate you coming out, and I'll catch up with you after the race.
Please do, Steve. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Steve Rex, the owner of Pin Racing League, has done a fine job of building this league in the past year, and this is a great group of drivers. A lot of them race over at FSB, and sportsmanship is the key. They have great sportsmanship along with also incredible talent. We've got the gamut as far as I-ratings are concerned. But we're not talking about I-ratings tonight. This is a league race, and I-ratings go out the window because everybody's on an equal playing field, except your cars might not be because we are running open set. So there's going to be advantages as far as who has the better set, the longer lasting set, who takes care of their tires and manages them the best. We're going to catch up with a couple cars here. Well, let's go over the starting grid while we're at it. Bring that up on the main screen. And no surprise, Rusty Greer into car number 7 is going to be on the first position. John Canizero in the 777 will be starting second. Brandon Kiger in the number 85 car will be starting third. Steve Rex, who we were just talking to, is going to be starting fourth. In the number 70 car, Justin Bird, FSB Racing veteran, he's starting fifth in the number 13 car. David Malje in the 3 car will be starting sixth. David Washington, 2 Davids in a row, starting seventh in the 34 car. My buddy Will Farmer starting eighth in the 21 car. Jared Mogard in the 15 car will be starting ninth. Jason Seams in the 88 starting 10th. Sean Andrews, a name I'm not familiar with, car number 4. In starting 11th, James Pops Margison. What a good show for him. He's starting 12th. Another FSB driver in the number 99 car. Kenny Trick, good to see him. Starting 13th in the number 12 car. Mike Sukup. Sukup's Signature Concrete, one of our sponsors tonight. Starting 14th in the number 45 car. Starting 15th is Tyler Jablin, the 42. 16th will be John Canizero Sr. Good to see John. Car number 51. Then we got Gerard, I am never going to get you right. 2 first names, Gerard Lawrence, starting 17th. Riley Duncan, starting 18th in the 97. Jack McKee, at 19th in the 67 tonight. So it's confusing sometimes, these numbers. Matt Pelletier in the 77, starting 20th. Sean Patrick in the 17, starting 21st. Brent Thompson, starting 22nd in the 045 car. Miles Robinson, starting 23rd in the 24. Andrew Wallace, starting 24th. I wonder if he's related. In the number 371. Robbie Ballou, the number 44, starting 25th. Daniel Miller in the 262 will be starting 26th. Well, we need 3-digit numbers with this big field tonight. And then James Daring, my friend from FSB, coming here first time, I think. Starting 27th in number 28 car, Lawrence Smiley. Starting 28th and 23, 717 at Jonathan Bergeron. 29th, John Brancaccio, my buddy over there. 62, car 62, and Dale Root, the 33 car, starting 31st in the field. This is going to be kind of interesting, folks, as I really have no idea what's in store with this. I'm going to try to get some camera set up. Let me see if I can do a quick camera setup for you guys. We'll do it live right in front of you. Nope, it's not being it's not being responsive at all. There we go. Hey, let's do some blimp controls. See if we can get this thing maxed out a little bit, huh? Pull these cars back a little bit. Whoa, how about that, huh? These have great controls in iRacing. You get to play around all kinds of things. The speed of the blimp, you can mess with it a little bit. Let's see if we can just get it to stop. Get that thing to stop. They'll only have one pace lap. It's basically considered a major super speedway. As they come around, that is a big field. I can't even get it all in the same camera. In the blimp camera, 2 miles away. Been a lot of fun broadcasting for the Pin Racing League this season. We also have broadcast races over at FSB Racing. FSB Racing Live on Wednesday nights with the truck series. Look at this beautiful big field. I am so impressed. See if we can get some better camera angles here. Rusty Greer is going to bring him around to the green flag. I keep saying it, but heading into turn 3, and this quad oval has 4 turns, 4 distinctive turns. You do have to kind of straighten the car out in between each 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Rusty Greer will bring him down. I love that name, Rusty Greer. They're getting ready to go green. 31 cars at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Green flag is out, and here we go racing. So far, a clean start into 1. This is the tricky turn when you're 2 wide, 3 wide going into this turn. Great job by everybody to hold it down in 1. Ooh, a little bit somebody up sideways and decides to take the quick route out. Great job, guys. That is not easy to do, to get through that 1 and 2. 2 and 3 wide. The way these cars move around, and they do move around a lot. Quick audio check. It's hunky-dory. We're around for our first complete lap. Wow. Good job, guys. I'm really impressed. As they take it down 3 wide down the main straightaway. Jason Seams pushing down there, pushing the 13 car. Oh, Justin Bird. Wow, Justin Bird will inherit the lead there. Great move by him. Rusty Greer up on top. We're on turn 2 to the long back straightaway. Drafting does play a big key here. I mean, it's definitely important. These guys consume a lot of air. They're so big, the cars are quite large, and they don't have much. They leave a big vacuum behind them, so you can pull up. That makes for interesting racing when you go into the turns as fast as you're going with a pack of cars. They really didn't get a chance to practice much with a pack of cars, but I did see a few groups of people coming out and practicing in groups of 5 and 6, which definitely helped in turn 1. one, because that's when it all goes crazy, when you have that many cars going into turn one. Fine job. Lap 3 of 26. 26 laps here at Indy. Not a long race. Rusty Greer getting it on the outside. Does not want to give up that lead position. And is stroking out front. Justin Bird looking low, and Rusty is going to keep that lead. Justin might just come behind him. Justin's never satisfied behind somebody. I'm just pretty sure he's going to say, oh, well, I got to go. And sure he does. He's going to go out to the outside of Rusty. That might be the preferred line, especially when you got, I don't know, half a dozen cars, 6, 7 cars working behind you. That could be the preferred line. And here comes Steve Rex in the 70, helping Justin Bird along on the outside. We're just talking to Steve. Top 5 right now. Here, Justin Bird. Jason Seams. Brandon Kiger. Great race for him. And Steve Rex now moving into the 3rd spot. Positions are shifting all over the place. We got a pack of about 8 cars up front. Actually about 10 cars. A little tiny pack. A little further back, I'm sorry. They got another pack. Fine job, everybody. Now I thought this might be a caution fest tonight, but these guys are showing restraint. There's going to be a midway caution at lap 13, I think, I'm pretty sure. Always throw the caution at the midway point of the race. Or the caution comes out around that time. And that'll count as the mid-race caution. Never getting fueled up, everybody caught up. Some new tires on their car. And that's when the real action will start. They know, these guys know they just have to keep the car together for these first 13 laps. Already on lap 4. On lap 5 here, coming down the main straight. About to cross the bricks. There you go, crossing the bricks right about now. There you go. The infamous Brickyard, the bricks at Brickyard. You win this race, you're obligated to get out of your car and kiss the bricks. I don't know why that tradition was started, but somebody was obviously glad to be back on their feet after a race. Boy, Justin Bird and Rusty Greer just putting on a show up front. Great job by them. Great camera shot. Nearly 4 wide down the freeway. They cannot do 4 wide into turns. We'll see what happens here. They straighten out 3 wide into the turn. See Will Farmer back there in 21. Good job hanging out in that pack. This is pack racing at its best. I'm really happy with the way these guys are running. Oh my, I really just thought we were going to have a headache, and all doing a great job. So far I'm not seeing anybody really having an advantage with a set. The folks do share the sets between each other and modify them and then send them back to the other guys. Hey, look, I even improved on it. So set sharing is a common thing. And then there are those that bogart, just they don't want anybody to get their sets, and I don't blame them. They spend a lot of money on them. These sets can cost money. I've seen it as much as $20 a set. Set up. You're paying somebody to make a fast car. That can pay off in official racing and some league racing. What should it be about? Rusty Greer now going out front and staying out front. As Jared Mogard and Justin Bird are now duking it out. Jared very fast looking on the inside. Oh, we have some action in the back. Back here, I've seen some stuff going on. Ooh. Everybody got through. Everybody straightened out. Oh, we do have one car, the 345. 371, I'm sorry. Oh, it wasn't. No. Everybody made it. We're back live here. Oh, Rusty Greer, during those 10 seconds I was gone, Rusty Greer has lost the lead, and now Jason Mogard, a strong driver. Putting on a show. Here comes. Oh, Will Farmer taking it 3 wide on the inside, heading into turn 3. Oh boy. This could get bad. Oh, Good job by everybody getting to the turn. Will did catch a piece of the right rear there. And now everybody's kind of loose and loosey. Wow, good job. There's a lot of track. Oh, we do have some banging going on. And one happy drivers. Just looks like he got wrecked. I think we're going to get a caution out of that. Yeah, let's back that up and look. There was a lot of bumping and hitting and stuff going on, but 45 just kind of got it loose. Sort of came down in front of the 77. I don't think 77 had anywhere to go on that one. And boy, that 45 just looks toast now. It's all been up. Oof. Might want to get the dent puller for that also involved with the 17. Let's see what happened to Sean Patrick. One of my favorite drivers out here. Sean was also getting bumped around. There was a couple accidents going on here at the same time, it looks like. Yeah, it didn't look good. Sean was just trying to get out of the way, basically didn't. Got clobbered by the 85 that came down on him. That's Brandon Kiger. These guys, folks, had nowhere to go. This was quite a mess as they came into this corner here. Everybody was pretty. There was some crazy racing going on here. Let's see if we can catch a little bit better angle of what was going on back here. Well, you see, the 45 did kind of get 3 wide, got mixed up, and then the 77 looking low because the 45 had lost momentum, and 45 did not know he was there. And there's some melee behind that. The 85, 17 also involved. Tough break for these guys. The big one was inevitable, in my opinion. The 45 has a lot of work to do on that car. The 17 looks like he is just plain stuck on the track. Yeah, there he goes. Smoking. His car is smoking. It's not looking too good, is it? For the 45 of Mike Sukup, Mike's signature concrete. It's actually Sukup's. I like Mike's signature concrete too. Kind of works. So what we got back up front? Who's pitting? It's everybody. Almost everybody coming down pit road, and why not? Let's get some service on your cars, get some tires on your cars. Be interesting to see who will take 2 tires and who takes 4. I think it would be a big mistake at Indianapolis to take 2 tires. That would not be the way I would do it. But some people want to try that track position deal, and I bet you some do. So let's see if anybody on pit road is going to do that. As Rusty Breer does have that first pit stall up front. Now here it comes out first. It's going to be Gerard Lawrence comes out first. Let's back that up. See if Gerard took 2. This will be interesting. Let's go back there and see what he did. He took 2. No doubt about it. So Gerard Lawrence takes 2, takes the gamble. Let's see what happens. Well, this is going to really shake things up. And this probably will not count as the mid-race caution. I did not hear. I could not tell you if that was counted as the mid-race caution. We have 9 of 26 laps done here. Good thing we don't have too many cautions here, because boy, these caution laps are long and tiring. You could take a nap down the back straightaway. Wake up in time for the turn. Well, I do it. Gerard Lawrence. He basically was the technical winner of last night's race at Watkins Glen in the FSB Racing League Truck Series. Just a technical though, because he came in second, and the winner unfortunately will not get the points for that run because he did a burnout at the end of his run and got disqualified. We did not disqualify him from the win. He earned the win, but he unfortunately got disqualified for points. And Mr. Gerard was right there to take second and basically the technical win. Gerard refused to take the win last night in the post-race interview. Good sportsmanship there. Knew that everybody was pretty much outdone by Shane Wisman last night. He did a great job in a 34 truck at FSB Racing Live. Check it out. That was last night's broadcast. Doing well in the broadcast numbers. All right, pace car, the lights are out. I don't know if that's Jerry Forco running that thing tonight or not. It might be Jim Ray. I haven't found out who could be in that piece, quite frankly. They don't tell me anything anymore. They just don't. Great view from the blimp. I said that with authority. I hope there's not too many cautions. I really don't have much to talk about during the caution breaks, except I kind of wonder who the pick 3 is going to be. The pick 3 is the drivers get to pick the top 3 drivers in order they think are going to finish. So the drivers are actually picking your fellow drivers. And if you pick the top 3, the pot's been growing. It's up to 125 or something like that now. I'm not quite sure the number, but I know Sue Cup Signature Concrete and Mr. J-Dog Carpentry, J-Dog Jason Seams, are involved with that project. Tonight's race is sponsored by Brent Meckies and Jester Racing. All right, so David Washington has kind of climbed up. I'm going to jump in that car. For the restart. Let's see what it feels like to go about 140 miles an hour into the turn. Green flag waves. Riding with David Washington, the hot shoe with the pin lead. Steve Rex is over to your right. Right in front of us is Gerard Lawrence. Scoops it up high, uses up as much racetrack as he possibly can. And that's the way to get around this track. Using as much racetrack as you can. You see he came back down to the inside. He'll scoop up to the wall again. If he can, he got a little loose there, and David might just take a look to the inside. It looks like he's going to just go ahead and be satisfied to hang in behind Gerard. Let's get in Gerard's car and see what it looks like. Oh, the nose. That's what it looks like in the bumper of your car. Going at about 160, 170 miles an hour. The turns are very flat here at Indy, notoriously flat. Made for IndyCar racing, not really stock cars. Stock cars started racing years back, I think in the 90s. Up till then, it was just for those open wheel cars mainly. We're heading into turn 1. Good job, Gerard. Seemed peaceful in front of that car compared to this mess. Great speed drive. Looks like Gerard, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be Matt Pelletier. I can see the number there. Yep. 77. These are the hot shoes right here in the front. All 5 of them are extremely fast. All these guys can win. I'd say anybody in the top 31 can win this race. Yes, I said it. I said it. David Washington is pretty happy pushing Gerard down the straightaway. We got Matt Pelletier in the bunch there. Steve Rex is up there. You pretty much count on these guys to be up front almost every week. Again, this is tricky racing. David Washington taking a look to the inside of the chase. Sending up Gerard Lawrence. Get back on that camera. I'm sure you hear the house trips. Much hates when I broadcast because I'm not paying attention to her. Oh, little bang there, little door bang, enough to take the momentum away from the 27. And now we have a 3 wide down the straightaway. Pelletier in the middle. David Washington on the inside. Gerard Lawrence on the outside. We're about to come up on some lap traffic. David Washington out of Deltona, Florida. Not too far from me, about 150 miles. Oh, we might have a wreck. It's not. It's scary there. These guys are amazing. They did get a wreck out of that. And cars are pushing and wrecking and continue to wreck as the caution is out. Alright, I don't know, we're going to sort this one out because there's a lot of action in this one. Alright, so you get around the corner here, you'll see that, who is that? I don't see the numbers very well. The 70 is involved, the 13, Justin Bird, he's sideways. At this point, Justin can come down, hit the 717. The Camaro body style car there goes into the wall. The 7's getting out of the way, does a good job there. And unfortunately, some more cars are collected. Steve Rex is up in that thing, the 97 of Ryan Duncan involved. The front nose piece comes off of, I guess, I don't know what car that might be, the 3 car of David Malji. A lot of cars involved, a lot of cars. As they settle down, this probably will count as the halfway marker. No, he didn't call it on lap 12. So 13. So we've got 12 to go. And I'm sure there is no more cautions that are mandatory. We have passed the halfway. We got a car up there that doesn't look like he can get around the track too well. I think he's got a flat tire, and that would have been David Malji. I think he parked it. Yeah, he did. Good job, buddy. Get it off the track. Okay, let's see if we can sort this out. And I'm really going to be interested to see who's going to pit. That might be a gamble at this point because you already just came in and got fresh tires. You got about 2 laps on these tires and then we had another caution. You've got plenty of fuel. I don't think you want to come in and pit at this point. Go back here and see how my buddy Pops Margelson is doing. Pops, 76 years old. Drives like he's 20. Awesome dude. Been in this game for a long, long time. Good to see you out here, Pops. Pick them the other guys. Who else do we got out here today? FSB, the 13 of Justin Bird. Got some damage on the right front there. Probably going to come in and try to get that fixed. Yes, he will. Several guys are in. Steve Rex going in. A lot of these guys have to get some damage fixed on their cars. And that's definitely going to be Steve Rex. 97 of Ryan Duncan. Might seem a little confusing having 2 77s out there. Actually, the blue 77 is a 777. That's John Canizaro. And the 77 is Matt Pelletier from the Palms Racing League. 2 different paint jobs, but the same number. It looks like the same. There's a 7 hidden at 777. Just got to look for it. We'll get a better view of that. Gonna get a better view of that? Probably not. There you go. John Canizaro, another hot shoe. Out of Mahopac, New York. Mahopac. I'm going to have to get him in here. I tried pronouncing that 2 weeks ago, and I did not get it right. Mahopac. Mahopac. I give up. Yeah, he's from New York. That's all you got to know. New York. Oh, Riley Duncan did get the car back out of the track. Ryan's out of Hampton. New Brunswick, Canada. Good to see you. Thanks for taking the trip down here, all the way down Indianapolis. Race with us today. Sean Andrews in the 04. We haven't talked about him tonight. A lot of cars here to talk about. A fellow I haven't met yet, John Bergeron. Where we at? So the lights should be going out on the pace car this time around. And they do. 77 of Matt Pelletier is your leader with David Washington on the outside. John Cannizzaro in the 7770 on the inside. And 27 of Gerard Lawrence. Going to take the green flag. Rumor has it, Gerard Lawrence has a boat, a yacht down here in Florida. And a bunch of good-looking girls on that yacht. He tried to deny it last night at the post-race interview, or said, well, if I do ever get a yacht, you guys are certainly invited. Thanks, Gerard. We will take you up on that. The entire FSB team, the entire league, I think it's 242 people will be there. We'll overflow the boat. Well, let's hope this is our last caution, but you never know. Sure is exciting. How many cars we got left running? I think we have about 24 cars left running according to my stats here. We got 3 cars sitting in the pits and several cars out. But up until that caution, we had kept all 31 cars at the speedway, so nobody had packed it up until that point. And I still don't see anybody packing it up. I see maybe 2 cars packing up. Yes, I do. I apologize. All right. Coming down to take the green flag on lap 18 of 26. Let's see if we can go green the rest of the way and find us somebody to kiss the bricks at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the street stocks. Matt Pelletier gets a great jump with John Cannizzaro just pushing him right down the straightaway. He knows what these guys want to separate now. If anything, they just say, let's get out of here. Let's check out. And I'm sure that's what the 77 and the 777 have in mind. That's 5 sevens in a row right there, right in the front. Then you got a 27 right behind that, huh? Here comes Gerard looking pretty stout on the inside. Is he going to try to take it 3 wide underneath Matt? I don't know. That's awful risky at this point. Across the line will be 8 to go. Still a long time. Still a lot of racing left to him to do. This is a huge track. 2.5 miles. Jason Mogard looking at the inside of Will Farmer in the 21 car. The Miller machine. Now we're 3 wide. Here we go. Racing's happening now. Jason Mogard is going to go towards the front. That guy only has 1 speed fast. He's going to do one thing. I'm going. We do have somebody that looks like they got trouble out here. They remain green. Now we do have a pack of about 12 cars. Some stragglers and then a second pack. We're back there now. It's going to be awful hard to get up into this pack because they're tearing away. There's a lot of momentum. Matt Pelletier holding that inside line. Gerard Lawrence right behind him. John Cannizzaro has to fight the outside with David Washington helping him out in the draft. But they've got no other help right now unless Will Farmer. No, Will Farmer's kind of got stuck out there too. Brandon Kiger in the 85 coming up into the mix now finally. Good to see him back. Another hot shoot. He'll head down that long back straightaway. I said I can take a nap down that back straightaway and wake up for the turn. I know I can. I can take the power naps. This is tricky coming out of these 3 into 4 like that because there is a straightaway. You have another short shoot, they call it. It's a short straightaway. You got to be good to get the car up and now they're right. And when you're losing momentum by having cars on the outside, these guys are too wide. Jason Mogard kind of stuck back there, knows he can't really go 3 wide yet, but I'm going to say and predict that these guys are going to look 3 wide, probably right about next lap. Still 6 to go. We head into turn 2. Wow, great job, guys. These guys are doing it, not wrecking. Having been out there a few times in the street stock, I can tell you this is a lot of fun. Driving this is a lot of fun. We do have a caution in the speedway. And that we must discover. I'm not seeing it anymore. It looks like this is, I can't quite tell. A couple cars actually get straightened out there and then start wrecking again. 45. Oh, might sit up. Sorry, buddy. The worst of it today. Wasn't much of a wreck. Not much damage out there. A couple cars into the wall, but got themselves straightened out. Out of the abundance of caution, the flagman did throw the caution flag. And we will restart with about 2 or 3 to go. The green-white checker is in effect, so if we get a caution after we restart, we might get a green-white checker also. We'll see. This race is not over, not by a long shot. There's my buddy Jason Darren. James Derrick. How you doing, buddy? Out there in 28 Monte Carlo Casino, whatever you call this thing. Kenny Tripp. Definitely is expecting to see him up front tonight. Just kind of in the back there, in the middle. And we're not done seeing him either, because he's fast. So it's Matt Pelletier. We're having technical issues. We can see that. I don't know what's happening, but we just lost everybody. Sorry, guys. We are having technical. There we go. Got something back. That was enjoyable. So nobody takes the bait and goes down pit road, and looks like we're going to get that green-white checker and go back to green with 2 to go. Right now, scoreboard showing 4 laps to go. Stick around after the race. We're going to do a post-race interview with the top 3. Get into their brains and find out why they did it, how they did it. And tell us about the one that got away. I'm waiting for that driver to get out of that race car and just come in here whooping and hollering how happy he is. He's dancing on the race car. That's the kind of support. That's when you know you have a happy good win. And then you got to do the mosh pit dive into your pit crew. And if you don't have a pit crew, you're kind of screwed there, aren't you? Mosh dive into concrete. Matt Pelletier looking to take this tonight. Tough to pass here. It's in a good spot. Owner of the Palms Pro American Late Model Series. Runs on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. For more information, contact Matt Pelletier, Steve Rex, or any of the guys over here at Riding Dirty. Calls himself grumpy. He's never been grumpy around me. He seems pretty happy. All right. Let's see if the flag man pulls the flag, and he's supposed to. I actually had a conversation with him and then begged him to turn off the. There you go. Pull the flag in, turn the lights off on the pace car. Jerry Forkob has been reported to be in the pace car tonight. Thank you, Jerry, for hanging out with us and driving all the way to Indianapolis from wherever you live. Well, Matt Pelletier from Thomasville, North Carolina. 777 of John Canizaro Jr. His dad's on the track with him right now, too. Well, let's not count out Gerard Lawrence or David Washington. Jared Mogard, always fast. Brandon Kiger. Tyler Jalbert is up there in the 42. 62 of John Procaccio. Good job for him. He's up there in the 9th spot. Will Farmer in 10th in the 21 Miller car. And here we go. We're getting ready to finish this thing and wrap it up. As it appears, the sun has gone behind some clouds, and we have a cloudy condition now, which means this track is not going to be as slippery as it was. It might tighten up a little bit, and these guys might not know what to expect. We can always hope. Make a little, throw a little monkey in the wrench there. What do you think? A little wrench in the monkey? I don't know. Sam tries to be funny, and it never works. Never, ever works. Here we go. Green, white checker. Unless, I'm not sure, well, we'll see. But Matt Pelletier is going to bring it down. Green flag is out. Side by side, coming down into turn 1. This ought to be it right here. This is the turn that makes the difference. Matt takes it up a little bit. Got a great push from the 27. Everybody gets around turn 1, fine. Let's see if they can get around that little short chute. And down to turn 2, Jared Mogard looking to take it 3 wide down the center. This is about the time you might be wanting to try things like that, because it's time to go. We got a wreck in the back. Stay with the front leaders. I did see a wreck in the back. There's something going on back there. Washington is not out. These guys are nose to tail. You could throw a blanket over the top 10 here. Going around for the white flag. This will be deciding it now. Should the flag come out, it'll be a dash to the win. There it is. White flag is out. And we have 5 wide down the straightaway. Jared Mogard takes Tyler Jalbert down onto the inside, into the inside wall. A little bit of contact there. Jalbert now getting on the inside of Mogard. The battle is actually for 6 and 7 spot, folks. And the guys up front, Matt Pelletier looking awful strong. He's got a long, long straightaway and a lot of fast cars around him. Everybody's trying to do the draft, bumping and bumping as much as they can. Brandon Kiger pushing the 27 of Gerard into the 77 of Matt Pelletier. John Canizaro just doesn't have enough help on the outside now to make it. He's got one last shot to get a good run on the outside. The 27 just kind of took away that momentum there, kind of giving him a little door notch. Brandon Kiger hitting the 27, and Brandon Kiger is loose. The 77 into the wall. We're wrecking down the front straightaway. It's going to be Matt Pelletier and a large amount of wreck cars behind him. What a finish. Matt Pelletier will take it. Second will be Gerard Lawrence. Third, Tyler Jalbert. I'm sorry, Brandon Kiger. I'm sorry, no, the 85. Good job, Brandon. Oh, those three will have to come into the booth and talk to me. Brandon Kiger, good job by him. Oh man, what a great show. We just had to go back and enjoy that melee because that's the way I kind of figured it was going to finish. I just think it was going to be that good though. So let's have this a little bit on some slow motion. They're starting to get wrecking towards the back there, and we see Mogard and the 42 are starting to get together here. They're doing a little bit of battling. This is about the time you want to be doing that battling too. I don't know if Mogard. I think Mogard was a lap down. I'm not sure if that was the actual case there. If he was, I don't know. He's definitely fighting for an amount of business. But anyway, the 777 just takes off up into the wall sideways. The 34 to avoid him. Everybody's tapping the 34 now. And here we go. Cars to the inside, cars to the outside. Wrecks happening behind them. It's amazing. Look at this good stuff here. I love it. Good stuff. Hey, if you're going to wreck out at the end of a race, make it spectacular, right, guys? Wow, look at this. This was a melee. Carnage. I've got to save that screenshot. That looks like New York City on a 5th Avenue, I don't know, something, 6th Avenue, Lexington. That's just crazy. A lot of torn up race cars at the end of that show. But a great job by Matt Pelletier. Good for him. We're going to get this podium up here to the booth with me. And let's have a talk with these post-race podium. So you put the post-race show up, and let's see if I can get somebody. See if I can get that 27. If he caught a burnout, I'm going to go. I'm sorry, the 77. See if he did burnout. Somebody 77. So yes, he did. There he goes. And we do have our cars sitting on the podium. Burn them up, Matt. Good job.
Hey,
Good
Sam,
job.
the other guys are coming. They're just in the restroom real quick.
All right. All right. Well, hold on. We'll enjoy your burnout here, and let me get a good picture. Hold on. Way to go, man. All right. All righty. Matt, Grumpy Pelletier, you did it, bro. Wow. I had kind of faith in you if you had that restart starting on the inside at Indy with only 2 laps to go. I said, I don't think they can get you. I just didn't think. All you had to do was hit the gas at the right time, and they weren't going to get you. But let's see if we can get the other guys to talk to. We'll save you for last, Matt, because you're the winner. And Gerard Lawrence is here. Where do we have Brandon Kiger? There he is, Mr. Kiger. You came out of nowhere, sir. Wow. Cool, man. What a great finish for you. Did you guys happen to see in the mirror what was happening behind you? It was very, very spectacular, right? Tell us about your race there, Brandon.
Started off good, qualified third, and kind of had a blinking moment, got dropped back, and then just worked our way back through the field and played it smart, kept it out of the accidents, and had to break with Mogard there on the front stretch, got behind the old teammates here, and we just took it on to the front from there.
Well, I tell you what, that was a great show by everybody. But Brandon, I'm very impressed. Good job for you. I seen you and Mogard getting together there. I decided to just kind of keep the cameras on you because it looked like you were getting exciting back there. But there was a lot of wrecking going on behind y'all after that restart, and I can't wait y'all to see the replay. But Gerard Lawrence, you pushed your buddy Matt Pelletier to the win there. Tell us about your race, bud.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was obviously the plan. You know, I was trying my hardest to push Matt to the win. Just to touch on the concrete on the. I'm sorry, Jesus. Just to touch on the contact on the last lap. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It was never my intention to touch John Jr. there. I hope he knows after racing me for years that that's not the way I race. Everyone knows that's not the way I race. It was just I got loose coming to the checkered flag, and when I saved it up into him. He just happened to be the unlucky bystander that was there to, receive the save of my car. Obviously, nothing intentional there. It was just how it happened. So, we were doing everything we could to get that front line to the front. I'm sorry, that bottom line to the front. And he was the unfortunate bystander when the car got loose in four.
Well, when you're on the outside like that, Gerard, it's a tough spot to be anyway, and that's why you want to be preferred on the inside, especially at the end of the race. Like, so one little touch can send somebody. I don't believe John. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed, but you just made a public apology on FSB Racing Live, and everything's fine now. You're going to be just fine. No, man, it's a good race by you. Truly a great race by everybody. And congrats on your second place finish, Matt Grumpy Pelletier. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we're going to be talking in Victory Lane. I have a feeling this is not going to be the last, but tell us about it, man. Great race, bud.
Yeah, I mean, definitely wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for Gerard and Brandon there at the end for sure. This is one of those tracks where just like a plate race, if you have no help, you're pretty much left out, stranded. So big shout out to them, obviously. I do appreciate John Jr. running me pretty clean there as well. Obviously he's the type of guy who always wants to try to win at everything he does, and obviously he's a fast, great driver, but ultimately it didn't work out for him tonight. But still, big props to him for driving me clean, and yeah, I'm really proud of the league itself. This league has grown tremendously over the last months, and it's awesome to see that we have this many cars coming out, and we're having good green flag racing as well.
Well, Matt, who won your late model race last week? How'd you guys do?
So last week was that was John Jr., right, guys?
No, he meets last night, Wednesday.
Oh, last night.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, last week.
Last night was Kenny Tripp. Kenny Tripp won the race. We raced Langley for 200 laps last night. Kenny Tripp won that one. We only had 9 cautions, which for Langley, 9 cautions isn't bad.
From the back, he won too.
He did. He did. He was the last car in the feature, and he ended up winning. So that's pretty hard to do to track like Langley with 9 yellows. That's for sure. Dipping, dodging, and all that good stuff.
Well, good for Kenny, because I was kind of wondering about tonight, because he was kind of mid-pack all day and all night, and I was like, how'd you do? But I'm glad to hear he won. Terrific. So great job, Matt Pelletier. You three of you guys, what a show. You guys are really good shoes. I enjoy doing this so much because it's fun to watch you. And I was glad there wasn't too many questions tonight, because I'll tell you what, I didn't have a lot to talk about. I was almost going to ready to get a couple commercials to put in just in case you guys had more questions, but didn't turn out that bad. And great job by everybody. Steve Rex, what do you got going on tonight? You were up there in the mix, looking pretty stout there for a bit.
Yeah, I was doing good. I just got caught up in one of the earlier wrecks, or one of the wrecks, and I had to go in and pit, and it put me back out. Way 24th or something. I was slowly working through it. I hated to see that late caution come out. It was something way in the back, with that nobody really even in that front pack of, I don't know, 26 cars or something. Man, it was crazy. It was great. It lived up to the hype, in my opinion. Running in the middle of the pack, there was a lot of jockeying for position, and moving back and forth. That high line didn't work as good, and then I made a mistake not taking. Or I just took right sides one of the pit stops, and man, it was awful. I had to come back in and go to the back again just to get 4 fresh tires, and then it handled totally different. But yeah, it was a great race. 31 cars, man. I think that's going to put us to averaging 30 cars, maybe. We were averaging 28 cars a race over 4. This might get us close to 30 for over 5 races, which is amazing. I didn't think we'd ever be there this quick, anyways.
Well, this is a great field, and it takes me the entire 5 minutes of warm up to go through the lineup. You got a good field when you're doing that, man. Awesome job, Steve. Where we at? We racing next week here.
We are racing next week. I was doing a lot of things. I thought I was better prepared, but there was a lot going on. Let me go look at the schedule real quick. I should know it. I think we're racing Phoenix next week. We're racing Phoenix. That's the new Phoenix with the dog leg. So that's February 26th. Um, that'll be that. I don't know if you ran that one with us last time. Holy cow, it's
I did.
crazy. We got to change the rules up for it a little bit, because everybody uses that dog leg on the front stretch. So our rules say you have to, stay in line until you pass the start finish line. This is once that leader or the guy in front of you starts cutting to the bottom, it's free game, right? So
Yes.
it makes it exciting, and if you know, go back and I may put some clips up from that race. I may put that up there so people can see how it was, but it was crazy.
I did run
But
that,
yeah,
and I was pretty fast, and I enjoyed that. That was really cool. The street stocks at
yeah.
Phoenix next week, same time, same channel. Steve, do we have talk a little bit about Jester racing tonight? Brent Meckies. I didn't see Brent out here tonight.
No, Brent changed jobs a few months ago, and in December he travels a lot now, so he's gone like Tuesday through Saturday, or maybe he even gets home Sunday. So he barely can even make the FSB late model race, which I don't think he did this past week.
Yeah, he lost the
Um,
point lead over there. Lost the point lead, I
yeah,
think.
it worked. You know, he sponsored the race. This was his brainchild, and man, it's fun. It's a track we're keeping on the schedule, right? Absolutely.
I hope you do.
But
I hope you
yeah,
do.
yeah, I appreciate you know, all the sponsors. You know, Brent at Jester Racing sponsoring this race. We had Sukup Signature Concrete sponsoring the top three, along with J Dog's Carpentry. Sukup's Signature Concrete also did the wheel spin for a pinned hat. That went to the eighth place finisher, which I just seen was Dale Root. I
Oh, good for
haven't had
Dale.
a chance to look at the top three. Let me go look. It was Matt, right? 70, 77-1. Let me see.
77, 27, 85.
Um,
Everybody pick your
no,
lotto numbers now. Sounds good to me.
nope, nobody won. Top three rolls over again. We went from five to four. Now we're at top three. It's gonna be hard to hit. Like, I mean, we're trying to give it away. I can't see going top two. We're gonna have to keep it at top three. You know,
Eventually
maybe
he'll hit
throw
it.
$5 in a week or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Just don't pick me. You'll be safe.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
always hate picking myself, so I try not to. And I thought I was gonna do better, but yeah, it happens.
Can't thank you enough, Steve, for bringing Pinned around and making the league as what you do. Matt Pelletier, congratulations on your success with the Palms League and a great win tonight. Gerard Lawrence, great second place finish, and Brandon Kiger, way to come out of nowhere for third. We're going to close it out for tonight, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Please share, like, and all that good stuff. FSB Racing Live Pin League next week at Phoenix. Hope to see you there.